Let's get into the Rennes game. So obviously the Rennes game is 100% on because of UEFA rulings. The rule states that you need 13 fit players. One of them has to be a goalkeeper. So we've got that. If we've only got 7 players out, then we've most definitely got 13 players fit and firing, ready to go. But look, in terms of which players it is, we'll find out obviously tomorrow night. But it's hard to preview this game, isn't it? When you when you just don't know what's going on.
It's difficult.
What are we supposed to say?
Yeah, we don't know who's going to hurt. Yeah, I've got no idea how we're going to do a predicted line. I just have to do pure guesswork. But obviously, whatever happens, I think Rennes right now, whether they make changes or not, they're going to be a tough team to play because they're a team full of confidence right now. What are they? Second in Liga. Right, yeah. and they're a team that are, I think they just won 5-0 on the weekend, didn't they? Which had a big win, and
away at Saint Etienne.
And even though, you can say they might not have a weaker squad and they're already through. When a squad is in high confidence like that, even when they make changes, I think there are players probably coming in to the team who might want to be challenging for the first team or whatnot. Also, it means the pressure's off, so sometimes it loosens the shackles and it means they can kind of play a bit more attacking, which could technically play into our hands, but it could also mean that that if when the shackles are off in that sense, a lot of the times with these teams, they can play even better football. We've seen it a few times. So I wouldn't take this game lightly if we're serious about going through. But on the flip side, because of all this, COVID stuff, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, like how to take the game. Like in this scenario, let's say it's majority. Let's say it's mostly fringe players who are out. Yeah. Like, what do you do? Do you play youngsters in this game and then play the first team on Sunday, or do you play the first team on Thursday and just completely and try and get the game called off on Sunday, or do you prioritize this game? I don't know.
I would play probably the strongest 11 possible and then try get the game called off on Sunday. I think that's the only option. I think that I don't mind playing this game against Rennes with a COVID outbreak in terms of players out. I think it is what it is. Just get this game done and try and win it to the best capabilities. And I think that we need to be going into every Premier League with our strongest chance of winning a game. And I think we need to get this game called off on Sunday. I really do. So that's what I would do. And yeah, I think obviously we need to wait for the PCR tests and stuff like that to come back today. But yeah, it's a very, very hard situation. But I think that's the way they're going to go.
Do you reckon this kind of with this situation, if it is a lot of senior players out, is it kind of, I wouldn't say an excuse, but is there like already an excuse? I guess excuse. Yeah, is there already an excuse for us not to win this game and like get out of the competition?
I mean, yeah, there's an excuse. But look, like I said, it all depends on which players are out. Because if it is fringe players that are out and players that are not that usually don't really affect the flows of the game and stuff like let's say it's like the Matt Dohertys of this world and Joe Rodens and stuff like that, you know what I mean, Steven Bergwijns, I mean, we should have enough to win the game. But if it's players like Heung-min Son, Lucas Moura, Ben Davis that's been reported, we've got no chance of winning any game, to be honest. We really don't, because who have we got? I mean, if Lucas Moura and Son are out and Ben Davis, 3 of our big performers since Conte have come in, we've seen what happens when we completely change the team against Moura. I mean, we're just fighting a lost cause with these players, a lot of them.
Especially when they're all together.
Yeah.
So it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very, very difficult. This is going to be very interesting to see how things play out tomorrow, what kind of lineup we're going to see. And if the lineup we do put out is going to be capable of winning, because I really think Rennes are going to be confident, even with the change side, they're going to be confident going into the game. We
know for sure 2 out of the 7, don't we? Brian Hill and Emerson.
Yeah,
that's pretty obvious, isn't it? They were both out with illness, and Hill's already was one previously who had a false positive, wasn't he? But we know those 2 players are definitely out.
So already Doherty has to play.
Yeah, so already Doherty has to play. So that's one.
We know one.
Left
Phil can't
back,
play,
left,
so
left back. I mean, Reguilon's probably out injured for this game. You probably assume that. Ryan Sessegnon suspended. So
if Davis is out,
Davis is one of the players that have been rumoured. So who are we going to play left back?
Sirkin's gone to Sunderland.
Going to Sunderland.
I don't know.
Unless we're going to go Jaffet at right wing back again, and then Doherty at left wing back.
Could do that, or he could do what you maybe put like Bergwijn there, like he done with Perisic. Could do something like that.
Could do.
Or like an Ashley Young, he played there. I know he turned into a fullback later in his career, but he was also a winger before that, wasn't he? So
yeah.
God, we're not a lot of options, is there? How many left-footed players do we even have?
Not many.
Davis and Reguilon. Is that it? Is that only
left-footed players?
And Lo Celso. Lo Celso could be fit.
He's going to play Son at left wing back. Well, Son's rumoured to have it as well.
God. Yeah, I don't know.
State of affairs at the moment, and it's really hard to preview this game when there's we don't know. We just don't know anything that's going on.
Yeah, we got no idea. So
at the end of the day, it's a must-win game for Tottenham. Rennes are already through, so you're assuming Rennes are probably going to rest some players coming into this one, seeing as they're going really well in the league, and they'll probably want to rest players for the league. Tottenham, on the other hand, it's a must-win game, and we don't know. We don't have any clue which kind of team we're going to have out because we've got 7 positive tests. So
that's
we're supposed to preview this.
That's it. I mean, are we going to win?
That is the preview.
Yeah, literally. Are we going to win? Let us know. I don't know. Who do you think's going to play? Okay, I haven't seen the rumours. Can put in the chat who is actually rumoured to have it right now? Is there any solid rumours? Do people actually know? Because I don't really. I've seen a few. I saw one ITK someone would say one set of players. I saw another ITK say a completely different set of players. That Southend guy is from. He's a left back.
Who?
That Southend guy. He's a left back. Put him in.
Just made a new signing, people.
Maybe that's why we signed him.
Charlie Sayers.
Maybe that's why we signed him. Brendan Batham says the 6 players I heard were Gil, Emerson, Davis, Son, Lucas, and Romero.
Yeah, see, that's what I've heard, and I've heard no different. I haven't heard conflicting from that.
I have. I read somewhere someone said Lloris, or I can't remember who else someone said. I also read someone different as well. Where's these sources? Who's saying it's an ITK? I heard Ben Davis, Son, Lucas, Emerson, Skip, Davis, Romero, Son, Mora, Royale. CC saying Skip. I didn't skip.
Well, we know it's not Joe Rodon.
We know it's not Joe Rodon.
Because we saw him yesterday.
Oh, yeah, we did.
So we know it's not him.
True.
So that's a bit of breaking news for you. It's not Joe Rodon.
Well, that was 2 days ago now, wasn't it?
Was it 2 days ago?
Yeah.
It was 2 days ago, yeah.
2 days ago now.
But the news was out by then, wasn't it?
Yeah. There was I think at that moment there was just rumours, wasn't it?
Yeah, but,
Yeah, it was, yeah. All right. So if it's if we take it as those 6 players, then what kind of team are we putting out?
So in goal,
Davis. I know Davis, Reguilon, or Sessegnon.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
But Reguilon's injured anyway. Sessegnon's suspended.
So I'm guessing. Yeah, I mean, I know Gil, Emerson's a Doherty. You're looking probably like a 5. So if there's no Lucas or Son or Gil, so it has to be 2 up front. But then who's 2? Bergwijn.
Kane and Bergwijn.
And no, or Lo Celso could come in because he plays 2. He calls him 2 number 10s, doesn't he? Or Ndombele, sorry, as well could play there in number 10 position potentially.
So you're thinking Kane up top with Ndombele and Lo Celso in the number 10s?
No, Bergwijn and in the number 10.
Bergwijn and Lo Celso, or Bergwijn.
Yeah, probably. I'd probably lean towards Bergwijn and Lo Celso.
Lee Tottenham fan UK Scarlett. Could he play 2 up top with Kane and Scarlett?
I don't see him trusting Scarlett in this game, even with the injury problems.
To be fair, he was on the bench last weekend.
Yeah, I don't see it. I think you'd rather go with the 2 number 10s than been playing. I don't know. That's what I would guess.
So if we're going to go for a 3-4-3 with the number 10s, in goal, Lloris, right back.
I think Lloris over Galini. You reckon Lloris starts on Thursday?
I think Lloris starts, yeah.
I reckon he might still go Golini.
You think still go Golini?
I think he might do.
Well, either way, it'll be one of Lloris or Golini. That's not an issue there. The three centre-backs, you're probably thinking about Davinson Sanchez, Joe Rodon.
And Dyer probably still.
And Dyer. Left wing-back and right wing-back is completely up in the air. Doherty's one of them.
Probably Doherty and then... I don't know. Oh, got no
Lavernier?
clue. You reckon he goes with a youngster? Potentially. Is he a left back, Lavernier?
Yeah.
Who else in our squad? I mean, slim pickings.
I mean, Lavernier is not even like that young. He's like 20 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless he goes to midfielder. The only midfielder he could... Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Because Hill might have been one of the options, but he's also out. So...
Well, look, it's going to be Tanganga and Doherty, isn't it? The wing backs, most probably.
Yeah, you have to assume. Bloody hell.
Probably be Tanganga and Doherty. In the midfield too, you're probably looking at Højbjerg and Skip again. And then it will be Lo Celso, Bergwijn, or Lo Celso and Ndombele. It'll be two of Bergwijn, Lo Celso and Ndombele with Kane up top.
Yeah.
So, I mean, defence is pretty shocking, but not too
Is that
bad
enough
going
to win?
forward. I think it's enough to win.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I think that is not a great lineup because you think about how much emphasis under Conte there is on the wing backs, and there is just nothing there when you look at those wing backs.
Yeah, Tanganga and Doherty.
How are we going to provide width in that team?
Yeah.
There's going to be no width at all.
I think it's one of these games where, look, it's not going to be perfect, but I think that we can just about get over the line. I do believe it.
I think it's going to be a tall order. Honestly,
It
I
is
think
a
Rennes are a
tall
good.
order.
Rennes, even if they make changes, they're a good team. They're a good
Depends
team.
how many changes they make at the end of the day.
Yeah, but they're going to be more settled. I don't know. If I look at that team, you're telling me, would I put money on Tottenham winning? I wouldn't.
Oh, I wouldn't put money on it, that's for sure. But I think that we can maybe stumble through the game, especially at home. Maybe if it was away, then I would say maybe not. But at home, I think we should, even with that lineup, I think we should just about get through the game. Assuming that Rennes are going to make a lot of changes. If Rennes are playing their first team, obviously it makes it a lot harder. But if they're going to play their second team, then I think we can do it. I do think we can do it.
I think we can, but I would honestly say, right, if we put that team out, it's probably more likely we're not going to win, to be honest.
And a draw doesn't help us.
I mean, it does only if Vitesse
You're a
don't win.
Yeah.
Well, no, if Vitesse draw.
If Vitesse aren't drawing, are they?
No,
beat Mura.
they'll beat Mura.
They're going to be up for that as well, Vitesse, because they know if they win that, they're going to go through. But
I don't think necessarily we're going to lose, but are we actually going to win the game? You know what I mean? Are we going to score enough goals to take the win? I just don't how are we going to get the supply to the front line? How are we going to use the width? How it's going to be difficult. Can I see us scoring 2 goals in that formation? Maybe a 1-0 win. Maybe if we get a bit lucky. I can't see us scoring 2 goals with that.
Can you see us keeping a clean sheet with that? That's
yeah, I can see us keeping a clean sheet with that.
What with Joe Rodon, Dyer, and Sanchez?
The reason I can is because it's pretty defensive. You know, Tanganga and Doherty are very defensive.
Skip and
Højbjerg and Skip are defensive.
So if we can keep a clean sheet and nick one, you've got Kane on the pitch, you've got potentially Ndombele, Lo Celso, Bergwijn.
Yeah, but 3, you have to have 3 strikers up against their defence. I mean, you need to be able to be getting the ball to them. You have to have a structure throughout the whole team. Otherwise, it's way too easy to just mark them all out of the game. And then not when Doherty and Tanganga have the ball, why would they even bother going towards them? I wouldn't. I would just say, let them have it. Yeah. You make sure you're man-marking Kane, Bergwijn, and whoever else is there, and just make sure they don't get it, or don't make it easy for them, because there's no danger with Doherty and Tanganga on the ball and wingback. You let them have it. There's going to be no quality crossing the ball in the box. There's
maybe
if they get a pass off.
Maybe we'll see a continuation from Doherty's nice cameo on the weekend, and he can actually provide a good game for us once in his life.
Yeah, but then but the funny thing is, he's going to be most likely going to be playing a left back.
Yeah, I heard he had a good game at left back for Ireland.
Yeah,
the other week.
defensively.
Pocketed Ronaldo, I heard.
Yeah, defensively he had played well. I can't see him going into the final third and doing anything from that position because he has to cut inside all the time, and you don't not want Doherty cutting inside.
So would you not look to play maybe a Bergwijn at maybe left wing back, Doherty at right wing back, and and put Ndombele and Lo Celso both in?
I would.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best course of action, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's probably what I would do. Yeah, that's that team. Then all of a sudden you have options around the pitch.
Yeah. Let's get through a few super chats. The first one from Benedict Hampus saying, "I've got a bad feeling this virus will see games behind closed doors come January. Hope I'm wrong. We need the gate receipts. Loving the podcast, lads."
Well, Boris is apparently about to make an announcement, so I have to wait and see what he's going to say. But apparently he's going to, I don't know what he's going to do, but he's about to make an announcement on some sort of restriction. So
right now?
It's imminently, apparently, yeah.
And Benedict Hampus is saying, Omric on Dembele. So look, I guess that's our match preview for the game. What prediction you going for, Sim?
If it's the first lineup we picked, I'm going for I'm going to say 0-0.
0-0.
0-0. And if it's the second one, I'm going to say 2-1 Spurs.
I'm going 1-0 either way. 1-0 to Spurs. I hope we can get over the line in this one. I really do, but it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean, we can't. There's not much we can talk about this game, is there? Because everything is just completely up in the air.
Yeah, there's just no way of knowing what kind of team we're going to put out. So what can we say?